All right, everyone, here we go with an energy weather update. I thought we'd do one of these right now. The energy is, this energy is probably for you if you've been feeling a shift. All right, let's talk about the surrounding energies that are around us right now, because it's an energy that makes a lot, it came up a little bit in the second half of July reading the other day. It's a little bit where standing still is causing anxiety. Doing nothing. Knight of Pentacles causing anxiety. This is just the pre-shuffle. It's just the surface energy, but it's what's going on. If you're to read the surrounding energies on the surface, it's an energy that, again, most people right now can feel a shift happening. Something's changing. Something's changing inside us, outside us, but inside for sure. Doing nothing is not an option. It's an energy that makes you want to put it in gear, whatever gear it is for you. Might be something small, might be you decide to put the garbage cans in a different place. I'm tired of those garbage cans right there. That could be that. You know, energy plays out 1,000 different ways, but for some of you this is a very big deal, because I've got an Empress with some fight in her, okay, with the Seven of Wands. So that's what's going on right now, and this energy, it affects all of you. You know, it's a general reading, may or may not resonate with you, blah, blah, blah. If you found this channel, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless, because you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But you'll know when this energy is hitting you for sure, because you'll feel a shift coming. And boy, it is a shift into gear. It is like the boss came in and said, get to work, motherfucker. Okay, it's a bit of that. All right. Let's see where we go. It affects all of you differently. So for some of you, it's a very 3D, physical, pentacle-y kind of, practical-y kind of a thing. For others of you, it's extremely emotional. It's an Empress with some fight, let me tell you. How long is this energy here? Well, it's peaking about right now. It has something to do with the astrology that's around, and also with the core energy cycles in particular. There's a lot of little ones that are popping in and popping off and shooting in, and the ones that last like a few weeks. They're short cycles, I call them. And they're interacting with the various planets that are pulling on their energy and all of that. So that's kind of what's going on right now. Probably the week. I would say it'd be peaking this week and next week. That'd be a safe bet, but I have no way to predict it. You're all moving different. It's here now. I'm pulling on it now. So if you're feeling a shift now, well, it is what it is. It's a time where you don't just make plans, you kick them into gear. You know, you don't just say you're going to do something, you do it. Right? It's a bit of that. All right, let's go. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card. Let's see what the universe wants to tell us. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Your energy's popping off right there. This energy, this card is basically just saying this. People go and see the Queen of Pentacles. She don't get up off that throne. She doesn't. She sits in the woods with sticks in her head, sitting right there. This energy is acting upon you. Okay? How you behave within it is going to determine what you get out of it. I mean, that's always the case, but in this case, it's almost an energy where you just want to, and I said this in the second half of the month reading, I think I said something about, I hate saying this, but go with the flow of the energy. If you feel a shift coming, go with the gear. All right, whatever gear it's going into. All right, let's see where we go. Ace of Cups. See, it's a High Priestess. It's powerful energy. It's underneath. You feel, how do I phrase this? If you're one of my older viewers, you know, you feel young again. If you're one of my middle-aged viewers, you feel young again. It feels like a time when you were in your 20s or 30s or something like that. If you're one of the younger viewers, you just get some gumption back. You get some fire in your belly back. This is it's a time where you do something. It's a time you'll look back on and go, I did something. I didn't just sit there, right? That's nice. I like it. For some of you, you got new love coming in and you're picking up on that. It might make you antsy. Might put you in that 9 of Swords from the pre-shuffle. Okay, could. Might make you a little nervous, like you'd be nervous before a first date, kind of a thing. All right, all right. You get butterflies. Right? What's red with the Ace of Cups? A Strength card. What did I say? Rewind. Okay, I said you get it. It doesn't matter whether you're one of my older viewers, middle-aged viewers, or younger viewers. You get some passion. You get some fire back. You get. Just the juices start flowing again. It's flowing, and there's a lot of passion attached to this. There's a lot of heart chakra here. It's all kind of stirring underneath the surface. That's why I'm phrasing this reading the way I'm phrasing it. I'm saying the energy is affecting you now or later. You'll know when it's affecting you, or it may have just affected you. It could be recent past. But you'll know when it's affecting you, when you feel a shift coming. You feel things are different. Everything's weird. Things start changing around you without your permission. You know what I'm saying? I mean, crazy weird shit. I don't know, the TV cable network or whatever you've got changes their whole thing. You wake up one morning to a completely new menu. Weird shit like that are sort of signs that, and they sent out an email blast about it months before, but you didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. That's sort of the sign, but you'll feel it deeper inside. You'll feel some emotional shifts coming. So you'll see some physical ones in the 3D and some emotional ones deep down. All right, let's clarify some shit. Let's grab the light seer. All right, let's go deep here. Let's do some light seeing. Let's look up under the dress of the high priestess here and see what's going on. All right, let's pop the hood. All right, here we go. The high priestess. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. This is nice. Again, for a few of you, it's new love that's coming in. It's very passionate. It starts out it's strong right from the get-go. I mean, if it is, it could be a new friend, right? Somebody you can't wait to see the next day, sort of a thing. You're like 50 and you're having sleepovers with this person because you just don't want to be apart from them for a second. But if this is a love thing, this is like, don't even tell me you don't put out on the first date, because you would with these two energies together. All right? All right, let's see where we go with the high priestess. That's just for a few of you. For most of you, you're I don't know, internally, you're getting the band back together. Internally, you're back to who you once were, right? Back to where you once belonged, right? I don't know. Something along those lines. That's what's going on right now. That's the environmental energy. If it's not affecting you yet, it will be soon. But again, it happens on different levels. You know, I might have somebody watching me where, again, they just get a gumption to finally get the gumption to move the trash cans over to a different place. Again, it could be very simple for some of you. It depends how simple your energy is. Some people are higher vibration than others. If you're a high vibrational person, this affects you on a fucking empress with some fight in her level, right? If you're a lower vibrational person, well, how this energy affects you could be kind of a gauge of where your frequency is. If it's just moving the trash cans, or you move your trailer to a new spot, well, you know, or you move out of your mother's basement into the room upstairs, well, you know, I mean, maybe you're not the warlock on the hill you think you are. It's possible. This energy is here to show you something. It's here to teach you something. A little bit. And that's come out in recent readings. This high priestess here. But for most of you, this is happening on an empress level. I mean, it is some serious shit. All right? This is nice. You get some fire back. And a new connection, possibly. Speaking of fire, Ace of Wands crossing the high priestess. There's a lot going on. There's a raging fire going on underneath there. Underneath the surface. You'll feel this coming. Again, if you feel a shift coming, this energy, this reading is definitely for you. Whatever level that shift is on, it's fire for that person that's moving just moving the trash cans to a new location. I use the word just, but I shouldn't. That's a big deal for them. That's a huge deal in their mind. Finally, that's taken care of. Right? It's something checked off the list, which is a big deal for someone like that. All right? What's on top here? It's just not a real high vibrational thing, you know. So again, don't overestimate your frequency. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Seven of Cups. Why is that here? Page of Cups. What's the bridging energy? The Magician. Huge transformation. Starts out small. Starts out small. You might be struggling to find it as it starts out. It has I mentioned you get butterflies, right? It has a butterfly effect to it. Even that person that's just moving the trash cans, right? It might be a little bit lower vibration, but that gets them thinking. That gets them feeling. And then they start expanding that. And then they expand that. It's sort of like when I daisy chain a reading in an extended, right? I'll get a card and go, okay, well, now I'm going to pull on this. And then, oh, I got that. Now I'm going to pull on that. It's a bit of that, okay? It's got a ripple effect. So keep that in mind. but you will feel it coming. Sometimes earthquakes play out that way. We feel them underneath the surface. We know there's some rumbling coming, and then it happens and it's no big deal. And you're like, oh, well, that was no big deal. And then like 4 seconds later, the whole fucking roof blows off the place. You know, it's sort of like that. Keep that in mind. All right? Sometimes it's just a warm-up. All right. Let's talk about new love. Let's talk about new love, either for self or for somebody else. I don't know. Let's see. Let's talk about new love. I like this. I like this Ace of Cups energy. I like that it's paired with a Strength card here. It's unreal. I love that. I'm going to see y'all feet sticking out of somebody's rear window in their car. I tell you what, out there in the parking lot. Good for you. Good for you. Couldn't even make it back to your place after dinner. It could just be a friend too. I mean, it could be. But if it is a friend, it's somebody you can't wait to see them the next. You make plans for the next day. You can't wait. You know, you're very excited. All right, and they're excited too. How about that? All right, here we go. Ace of Cups. How's it here? Again, you'll feel this coming. That High Priestess, I can't emphasize it enough. If you feel a shift, you're right. For most of you, this is huge. It starts out small. It'll be hard to spot what the ripple effect is. It won't be hard to spot what the change is. You know what I'm saying? But it does. Even if it's something very big for you, it has a knock-on effect. All right? This right here, something you've waited for a long time. Maybe someone, could be that Emperor from the mid-month reading, right? From the second half of July reading I did. Could be that person. Could be, I don't know. But it's oh, look, the deck split. You see? You see right there where it split? We got to take that. We got to take that. Here we go. Boom. It's a tower. Right? I mean, it's something, it's probably happenstance. If it's a new love or a new friend or whatever, it happens without you realizing it's happening. Right? All right. That's cool. It's also game changing for you. With the most solid new beginning in the tarot and this, it gives you a whole new reason. I said this once before, it gives you a whole new reason to get up in the morning. I feel that energy. What's on top here? Strength card. This is red with strength. I just got done bragging about how great that is. Well, here it is. Why is this here? Because of the Strength card. It's because your heart chakra is open. You're open to receive. Can I say it like that? And you'll kind of know what I mean if I put some hocus pocus on it. You're open to receive. Think of it like a radio, right? The radio waves are always there. Whatever your favorite station is, 102 point whatever, it's always there. But you got to turn the radio on to be able to hear it and receive, right? Well, your radio is on. You're open to receive. Why is that here? Look at that. That's where we started. It's right here. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, fucking hell. Look at this. And if you want proof of what I said people go to the, I did, rewind. I said people go to the Queen of Pentacles, right? This energy is acting upon you. It is. It's fueled by the Eight of Wands. It's acting upon you. It's hitting you like 8 dildos over the head right there. Bam, boom, bang, right? It's right there. I mean, it is what it is. Bridging energy, Ace of Cups. Look at this. What would be the bookend of this? Another Ace of Cups. It's all just a giant feed. The whole reading is a giant feedback loop. It's everything I've said. There's nothing more I need to say here. Why would you need the reading? Well, because you might ignore this energy. You might not flow with it. Because people don't like change. Everybody's capable of changing and doing something different, getting fire in their belly, moving the trash cans and all this stuff. People are lazy. Hey, you are, I am, we all are. Okay? You give me the option to lay around all day and watch TV, I'll probably take it. You know, I mean, also rather than go on some kind of spiritual journey, but I will. Sometimes there's an energy around that just makes you go, no, I'm going to go on that fucking spiritual journey. And this is that kind of energy. I don't want you to shut it down. I want you to flow with it. All right? It might be a bit of a much for some of you. There's a lot of passion here with double strength cards. All right? But then there's a lot acting upon you. With this card here, again, it acts upon you. It comes and hits you right over the head. And it might happen very fast with that tower that I had. Let's pull on the strength card because it seems to want us to. All right? The energy here, the way it's flowing says, hey, pull on that strength card, Steve. All right, let's do it. So if you feel a shift coming, it is. It's internal, it's external. It could be both for some of you, or either or. Could go either way. You're all snowflakes, you're all different. But the energy is the same, it's right there. I could have just as easily titled this reading, if you feel some kind of a change coming, this reading is for you. You know, that kind of a thing. If you feel a shift, this reading might be for you. Definitely. What's going on here? In this energy, sometimes it might cause you to talk to yourself. If that's out of character for you, you're not somebody that typically does it, right? Don't panic about it. It's good. It's okay to have a come to Jesus with yourself in this kind of energy here. All right? Say, you know, hey, it's time. I got one more shot. I'm going to take it. You know, it's that kind of energy. Yeah. What's going on with the Strength card? Why is it here? Why is it here? Crossed by the Ten of Swords. Tens of the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. You know, one door closes, another door opens. Ten of Swords fueled by the Chariot is a pretty powerful energy. So it is this passion that you're feeling, whatever this is, fire in your belly, or fire in the soul, or a new love, whatever it is, it forces something out. Okay? It almost forces change in and of itself. You'll want to make the change because you want what's coming towards you, right? You follow? All right. But it does, in its own way, help you make the change. If you're slow at taking steps forward, this will give you a little shove. Okay? All right. Just want to make that clear. What's on top? Page of Swords. Why's that here? The Moon. I talk about the Page of Swords sometimes with a spying energy, where I say my biggest card is spy, and for me, the way the energy reflects is the Page of Pentacles. That's someone who's actively looking at your picture. You probably know they're there. They're on your social media. You're pretty sure that they're there. You know, you have some kind of proof that they're watching you or reading your shit or whatever it is, right? This right here is often, it's the barn owl in the animal deck, where they're very well hidden. They're there in the trees when you're taking a walk. You walk right under them all the time, but you never know. Even if you were looking for one, you'd have a hard time finding them. They blend in very well, and they're real good at sitting still. This energy, whatever this is, this change has been lurking around you for a long time. It's actually probably responsible for some of the fear you may have felt recently. If you've been paranoid, I don't know about all kinds of things. I don't know about your health or about whatever. You got sleepless nights of some kind because of some bullshit. Thinking about the future, glimpses of the end or whatever. It can make you a little bit paranoid as it was lurking there. And I think these cards came out because the universe just wants to let you know about that. All right? Wants to let you know. And again, you might also react when something gets pushed out and something comes in so quickly, another quick energy. Remember, we had the Tower as one of the energies over here with the Ace of Pentacles. So we had a slow Ace of Pentacles, right? Slowest energy in the tarot, and a fucking Tower, which is basically an explosion. You know, it's very fast. We've got kind of that here. We've got 10 swords driven in slowly and something coming in very fast. You might react in a way that's sort of a, you know, it might trigger you. It might trigger some kind of old fears and things like that. Maybe you tried to change once before. Maybe you tried to move once before. Maybe you moved those garbage cans once before and everything went wrong, Steve. That was bad luck when I moved those cans. I'm not going to do it again. You know, stop. Try to shut that down. Try to know that that's just, you know, it's a mild devil energy. Yeah, it's a Knight of Wands. It's sort of a, what's the word? I don't want to say emotionally immature because I don't want to call you emotionally immature, but it plays on long dormant immature emotions within you. Okay? Can I put it that way? It's a scary change. I could phrase it that way as well. All right? It's because it's big. This is huge. It's High Priestess, Magician. We talked about the Magician in the second half of July reading. These are big. I called it big alchemy. Right? Lead into gold on crack. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Be aware of it. If you feel a shift coming, it's not your imagination. It is happening. Allow it to flow. Allow it to act upon you. All right? And if you get a little paranoid or you get triggered by it, chill. Tell yourself, tell the universe you don't want it. Say, stop it. Like that. Those are your magic words. Stop it with 2 exclamation points, maybe 3 after it. Works every time, let me tell you, as long as you say it with feeling, like a singer singing their famous ballad with feeling, make you rip their guts out for you on stage. As long as you put it out there with the soul, and you don't just stop it. You know, that doesn't mean anything. You got to say it with soul for it to mean something. Just like if you want a hit song, you got to sing it with soul for it to reach people and touch people. If you're just mouthing the word, but I love you, and blah, 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 it's never going to be a hit. Nobody going to connect with it. Nobody going to feel anything. Same thing. Energy is energy. It's all connected. Whether it's big going to the 5D or just going to somebody listening out there, it's the same thing. Same principle. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. One card, the crossing card. What else you want to tell my people? I see the black card. My little fear guy. Fuck. The death card. Yeah, this can bring about... In the lead up to this, there's a lot of glimpses of the end. I'm just going to tell you, there's a lot of... You'll get nostalgia. If you're younger, you're not going to have so many. But if you're older, you might have all kinds of glimpses of the end and all kinds of things like that. I get it. I get it. This is a triggering energy, basically, is what I'm saying. It's the universe pointing out again with the death card. This is a big deal. This shift that's coming is a huge motherfucking deal on a very personal level for all of you. It affects everybody. This is not just one of those readings that's it's only for a few of you watching. It's smaller for some of you, medium for others of you, and huge for others of you. Okay, you're all different. Don't assume that it's huge for me. If you're just a garbage can person, it doesn't matter. That will daisy chain into something else. It'll affect great change in your life. Huge change. That always scares the shit out of people. People don't like change. You know, we always say people don't change. I didn't say they can't. I said they don't. That's why we phrase it that way, because change requires the soul. It requires the soul is on board here. All you got to do is flow with the energy, and it happens very naturally. Okay? That's your reading. That's where we're at here. I don't know what date range I'm going to put in the title on this, but I'll definitely put at least a week, I would say. Okay? The energy is very strong right now. All right? So, but it could be near future influence for you. That's your reading. Good luck.